Have you ever thought about how the female body is full of secrets that even many women don't know about? Some of them sound completely counterintuitive, almost unbelievable. Today, we're going to uncover 10 little-known secrets hidden inside the female body. By the end of this video, you'll probably find yourself saying, "Wow, the female body is incredible." Secret number 10. Before she's even born, she's already carrying all her future eggs. Let's start with something surprising. Long before a girl is born, while she's still growing inside her mother's womb, her body already contains all the eggs she will ever have in her lifetime. Yes, all of them. Before birth, a female fetus has roughly 6 to 7 million eggs. But by the time she's actually born, that number has already dropped to about 1 to 2 million. By puberty, where only around 400,000 remain. By her 30s, that number falls to about 20,000. And by menopause, only around 1,000 are left. In other words, from the day a girl is born, the starting point of every child she may one day have is already inside her body. Secret number 9. Women have something in common with sharks. This one sounds a little crazy, but it's true. Women and sharks actually share something in common. The female vagina produces a natural lubricating substance that contains a compound called squalene. And here's the interesting part. Squalene is also found in large amounts in shark livers. Not only that, but it's a common ingredient in many moisturizing skincare products. Recent research has even suggested that it may help protect the skin from damage caused by chemotherapy. So the next time you're applying a fancy facial serum, you might suddenly feel like something about that fact is a little strange. Secret number 8. Women naturally live longer than men. You've probably heard this before, but the reason may not be what you think. In the United States, the average male life expectancy is about 76 years, while women live roughly 5 years longer, reaching around 81 years on average. Many people assume it's because women drive more carefully or take fewer risks, but the real answer may lie inside the body itself. Women generally have stronger immune systems than men. One reason is estrogen, which suppresses certain enzymes that can hinder immune responses, giving women an advantage when fighting off bacteria and viruses. Women also tend to recover from serious injuries faster and are less likely to develop infections. Some scientists believe this may be an evolutionary adaptation, because for a child to survive, the mother has to survive first. Secret number 7. Women blink twice as often as men. Here's a detail you've probably never noticed. Women blink significantly more often than men. But the really fascinating part comes next. Men and women may literally see the world differently. One of the key genes involved in color vision is located on the X chromosome. Women have 2 X chromosomes, while men only have 1. As a result, women are often better at detecting subtle differences in color. Around 40% of women can perceive a richer range of red and orange shades. And honestly, this explains a lot. Sometimes I'll hold up 2 lipsticks and ask my boyfriend which one looks better. He stares at them and says, "Aren't they the same color?" And I'm thinking, how are they the same? One is dusty rose and the other is rusty red. For years, I thought he was just not paying attention. Then I looked into the science and realized maybe I had been blaming him unfairly all along. He genuinely might not be able to tell the difference. Secret number 6. When it comes to endurance, men actually lose. We often think men are stronger and tougher. Stronger? Sure. But when it comes to endurance and stamina, women often come out ahead. Studies have found that in endurance-based activities, women can sustain performance up to 75% longer than men. Once again, estrogen seems to play a role. It helps muscles resist fatigue, allowing women to keep going longer before getting tired. And that endurance becomes especially useful in one situation: childbirth. Some people compare the pain of labor to breaking 20 bones at the same time. And the process can last for many hours, sometimes more than a dozen. Just imagine that. If someone can endure that level of pain and physical demand, it's hard to argue that women don't have remarkable endurance. Secret number 5. Women's skin is about 25% thinner than men's. This secret is hiding in plain sight. Research shows that women's skin is, on average, about 25% thinner than men's. That's one reason women's skin often feels softer, smoother, and more sensitive. But there's a trade-off. Thinner skin means that as collagen declines with age, wrinkles tend to appear more easily. That's why skincare and anti-aging routines often become important earlier for women. So when women spend time and energy caring for their skin, it's not vanity. It's simply how their bodies are built. Secret number 4. Women's pain tolerance may be up to 9 times higher than men's. This one may completely challenge what many people believe. Women are often stereotyped as being more sensitive to pain. But science may have a different story to tell. Some studies suggest that women's pain tolerance can reach levels up to 9 times higher than men's. Again, estrogen may be part of the reason. It acts somewhat like a natural pain reliever. Even more interesting, women seem to be better at forgetting painful experiences. A man may cringe when he remembers an old injury. A woman often moves on and leaves the memory behind. Scientists think this may be nature's way of helping women forget just how painful childbirth really is. Otherwise, there might not be many people willing to do it a second time. Secret number 3. Women are better listeners and better at reading faces. This one can be especially useful during an argument between couples. Science has confirmed that women really are better listeners. Brain scans show that when men listen to someone speaking, activity is concentrated primarily in the left side of the brain, where language processing occurs. Women, on the other hand, often activate both hemispheres. This may help explain why women tend to be better at multitasking. And it's not just listening. Women are also much better at reading facial expressions. They can often identify emotions from subtle facial cues with greater accuracy than men. So if you're hiding something behind that poker face, there's a good chance she's already figured it out. Secret number 2. A woman's uterus can expand from the size of an orange to the size of a watermelon. This might be one of the greatest engineering marvels in the human body. Normally, a woman's uterus is about the size of an orange. But during 9 months of pregnancy, it can expand until it's roughly the size of a large watermelon. To make room for the growing baby, it gradually pushes surrounding organs aside and can even extend upward toward the rib cage. And when labor begins, the force generated by uterine contractions is astonishing. A cervix that normally remains tightly closed must dilate to about 10 centimeters, roughly the diameter of a bagel, before a baby can pass through. The fact that a single organ can stretch and contract to such an extreme degree is nothing short of remarkable. Secret number 1. Women actually need more sleep than men. And now, for the final secret. Perhaps the most misunderstood one of all. Many people think women simply like sleeping in. But the reality is that they often need more sleep. Research suggests that women require about 20 minutes more sleep per night than men. Why? Because women's brains are often working harder throughout the day. As we've already discussed, they frequently engage both sides of the brain, multitask more often, read social cues, remember details, and process large amounts of information. The harder the brain works, the more recovery it needs. So the next time a woman says she wants to sleep a little longer, it may not be laziness at all. Her body may genuinely need the extra rest. Ending. Now that you've heard all 10 secrets, has your perspective on the female body changed even a little? From carrying all of her lifetime eggs before birth, to sharing a chemical compound with sharks, to possessing extraordinary endurance and pain tolerance, the female body truly is one of nature's most remarkable creations. I'm Yo-Yo, a 35-year-old woman who's only recently begun learning how to truly understand and appreciate her own body. If this video taught you something new about the female body, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And feel free to share it with your friends so they can see just how amazing the female body really is. See you in the next video.